Hi Year 10s, in this video we're looking at interest. Now there's two types of interest that we are going to be concerned with in number. One is simple interest, so that means you're only paid interest on your original deposit, and the other is called compound interest. And what that means is that you pay or you get interest on your interest, if you like. Now compound interest is what we use in the real world, and in your NCEA assessment that's what you're going to be using as well. So let's look at this question here. So Manzor makes a deposit of $2,000 at the bank. The interest rate is 8%. He plans to leave the money in the bank for 3 years. How much interest will he earn? So if we did simple interest, this is what it would look like. He'd have 2,000 times 0.08 for 8%, and that would give him, if we bring up our calculator here, so that would give him $160. So that would be for 1 year, and if his money is in there for 3 years, it would be 160 times 3, which would be $480. And that's what it would be with simple interest. With compound interest, you have to add the interest after each year. So this is what it would look like for compound. So he would have $2,000 at 8%, so times it by 0.8, and that would give us 160. So after 1 year, so end of year 1, he would have $2,160. So for our next calculation, we would want to times 2,160 by 0.08, and so we need a calculator for that. Alright, so there's 2,160 times 0.08, so that gives us 172.8. And then we need to add that so that we get our end of year 2 amount. So we'll go plus 12160. So 2332.8. Okay, so for our next calculation, we need to work out 8% of that. So $2332.80 times 0.08 and 2332.8 times 0.08. That gives us 186.62. 186.62, and so we'll add that to get our end of year 3 amount. Okay, so that will go plus 2332.8, and that gives us 2,519 and 42 cents. So let's write that in, 2,519 and 42 cents. Okay, so that's our final amount. Now if you compare that to simple interest they only got 480. Here he got 519 in interest. So you can see that compound interest is going to be better because you're getting interest on your interest. Okay, now you might be thinking that's a lot of work, and it is. There's a much faster way to do that. All we do is we go 2,000 times 1.08, so the 1 keeps 2,000, the 0.08 adds 8%, and we take it to the power of the number of years that we're going to have it in the deposit. So we go 2,000 times 1.08 to the power of 3, and then we get the same amount as we saw before, so 2519.42. So that's a much faster way for you to calculate compound interest, and in your number assessment it is probably going to be compound interest. Okay, have a go at 4.10, and that is it.